If you're thinking about putting a mobile home on raw land, this video is going to show you what it actually takes and what it actually costs. We're going step by step through the process, and I'm putting the real prices we paid on the screen so you can get a solid idea of what to expect. Keep in mind that prices depend on where you live, but this will give you a really good ballpark. Welcome back, everybody. My name's Dan and this is my wife Amanda. So about a year ago, we put a mobile home on a piece of raw land. We shared with you guys our journey every step of the way. We actually made a video kind of similar to this that we shared the cost breakdown. We left a few things out and a few things weren't in the correct order. So this video is going to clarify everything and give you guys a really good idea of what to expect. So you're about to get a load full of information. All that I ask for is that you subscribe to our channel and give us a big thumbs up. That really helps us out. So here we go, the 10 steps to putting a mobile home on raw land with the cost breakdown. Step 1, finding the land and how much did it cost. We got about 6 different pieces of property to look at, and hopefully we can find something that we like. So there's a couple different ways that you can find land. Either you can find it yourself by doing your own research, or you can go to a mobile home dealer, and a lot of them have land and mobile home packages available. You may also choose to use a realtor. A realtor has a lot of knowledge about the local area that you're looking at. We chose to do our own research. We found our property using Zillow. Once you find a piece of property that you like, before you even contact to put an offer in or look at it, you need to use websites like FEMA.gov to make sure it's not in a flood zone. Also contact the utility company to make sure that power is available. Make sure there's no restrictions on the land and mobile homes are allowed. So after looking for quite some time, we finally found the perfect piece of land that everything looked great. It passed all of our FEMA tests and it was not in a restriction area. Mobile homes were allowed. So we called the realtor and we got this piece of land under contract for $55,000 for 3 acres of land. Now remember, land prices are different all over the country, so it definitely depends where you live. You could find it cheaper or it may be more expensive. But like I said, we paid $55,000 for our 3 acres of land. So now that you're under contract, it is time to get moving. You have a short period of time, which is called your grace period. In your contract, you usually can have up to like 10 days for a contingency period, which means if anything is wrong with the land, you can back out and get your money back. So right now is the time to go ahead and schedule a Perc test and try and get a land survey done as soon as possible. Now the Perc test is critical. If the Perc test fails, you cannot install a septic on the land. So that's very, very important. During a Perc test, they come out and they dig some holes in the ground and they're just seeing how the soil drains. They can tell by looking in these holes just what kind of septic system you need and if it passes the Perc test. The survey can take weeks, sometimes longer, so at least get it scheduled right away. Usually the county has websites where you can go on and you can get an aerial view of the land that has measurements and you can see how big the property lines are. So you can do some measuring yourself to get an idea. You just want to make sure that there's nothing on your property line. You know, the neighbor doesn't have a fence on your property line. There's nothing built on it. So you want to get a pretty good idea. Sometimes the survey may not come back in time before closing. We paid $650 for our Perc test and we paid $1,200 for the land survey. So now we are ready for step 3, clear the land. Here's the driveway right here. What a difference. All right, here's what it looks like after bush hogging. All right, we got the truck back here. The bush hogging alone made a huge difference. We can actually get back here now. So after we did what we could with the bush hog, now it was time to bring some equipment in here. So we used a bunch of different equipment and chainsaws. We had to drop a bunch of trees that would have been where the house pad was going. Here it comes. Wow. There it comes. Dang. So when you're clearing the land, you have to think about your house pad area, your driveway access. Remember, when the mobile home gets delivered, these delivery trucks are huge. So you have to have plenty of room for the trucks to get in and out. So we went ahead and we had dump trucks come in and pour lime rock all the way down where we wanted our driveway. Our driveway is really long. It's 300 feet off the road is where the house pad is going to go. So we have a nice lime rock driveway now. We also got us a 40-foot shipping container delivered to the property. This way we can keep some tools there as we're working. It was just a really good idea to have some kind of storage there on the property. So after we had the lime rock driveway, we got all the land cleared. We used the equipment rentals. The grand total for the land clearing and driveway came up to right around $5,000. So now we move on to step 4, choosing your home. So before we can move any further, we have to know which home we are getting. So you have to know what size home you need, because the next steps after this is putting in the house pad and the septic. For both of those, you need to know exactly what size home you are putting on the property. So it was really fun to go to all the different mobile home dealers and look at all the different homes and touring them. It was so much fun and we loved it. We finally found the home that we wanted. We chose an 1,820 square foot home, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, and it had 2 living rooms. So we really like this. This is going to fit good for our family. Now we chose to buy our home directly through a factory connection. So that means we have to pay for the delivery and setup, the skirting and steps, AC, everything we have to pay for separately, but it kept the price lower. So remember, if you go to a dealer, chances are they're going to include delivery setup and everything all in the price, but the price will be higher than what we're going to show you. So they pretty much already include it in their price. So anyways, so it's not confusing. We went through the factory direct. So the total cost that we paid was $97,229. Now remember, that does not include delivery, setup, skirting, AC, or steps. We will have to pay for all of this separately. So now that we know what home we want, now it's time for step 5, installing the septic. This is the drain field here. It's got infiltrators in it. It's a 900-gallon tank, and everything passed inspection, so now they're just filling it all back in. So if you don't have hookup for city sewer, you're going to need a septic. Now septics can cost anywhere between $5,000 all the way up to $20,000 or more. So it all depends on your area and that Perc test that you did earlier. Our septic was actually pretty cheap. We paid $4,225. Yeah, this was like a really huge step for us. The septic system, this was a big thing to do. I mean, this was a big check off of our list. The septic is installed, it's inspected, it's done. And now for step 6, the well install. So for us, we didn't have access to city water. So if you do have city water hookups, it's going to be a lot cheaper for you. We had to put a well in, and that's how we got our water. The total well cost was $6,900. And now for step 7, you need a house pad. Before delivery, you need a proper house pad. This has to be level and up to code. If your house pad is not correct, it will not pass inspection. We paid $3,000 for our house pad. And now for step 8, you have impact fees. You have to go down to the county and pay these before your home is delivered. These fees vary a lot depending on your county. Some places charge nothing, while some charge per square foot of your home. So some are expensive. For us, it was about $1 per square foot. Impact fees are basically taxes, like things for roads and schools, infrastructures. You have to pay this before moving forward. Our impact fees also included the mobile home permit itself. That was also included in this cost. Our total impact fee cost with permits was $2,180. And now for step 9. This is the most exciting step of the whole process: home delivery and setup. It's been a journey, and today is the day that we finally get to see the new home coming in.
Look at that, guys! It's our house!
I will never forget the feeling that we had inside of us when we watched our home come down the road.
Look at that! Oh my gosh! My black shutters, our little dormer up there.
So mobile home delivery and setup can be very, very expensive. That's why a lot of dealers include this in the price of the home. Now remember what we said, we went through the factory direct, so we have to pay for all of this out of pocket, and the crew that you see here working, they are going to do all the work. So the first thing they do is get the house set where it belongs. They're going to put both of the pieces side by side.
Alright, so there we go. There's our two pieces. I guess tomorrow they'll butt them up together officially.
Alright guys, you can see up to this point, they have the homes binded together here with a chain. They're sucking them both together, the two sides. This is called the marriage line here, right down the middle. They are joining them together in marriage. So now when they set these homes up, usually they set them on a concrete foundation or up on piers, concrete blocks. For us where we live, we were put up on concrete blocks. Like I said, it all depends on your location and the code on the city and the county that you live in. I know in the northern states, they require a concrete slab for these homes to go on. Here in the south, setting them up on piers like this is a very common practice. Now they also use these big long auger type bits that dig into the ground. So these bits dig deep down into the ground and they're strapped to the house. So there'll be a strap going from that big auger bit to the house, and this protects the house and keeps it so nothing moves around during strong winds and uplift. Once everything is strapped down and everything is leveled off, then it's time to call for inspection. Now the inspector will come out multiple times, but don't worry. The people who are set up your home, chances are if they've done this thousands of times, it will pass inspection just fine. After it passes inspection, the company that I hired, they will be back out to put the skirting back up that goes around the bottom of the home, and they will install the steps. So that is all included in the delivery and setup price. The total price that we paid for delivery, setup, skirting, and steps. Now get ready for it. It's a pretty big number, y'all. $18,415. And now we're ready for step 10, power pole and utilities. So we already have all our utilities in place. We have the well, we have the septic, we have the house set up, everything has passed inspections, and now it's time for a power pole. So we are responsible for the power pole and the meter box. We are also responsible for hooking up all the utilities. So we have to actually run a water line from the well to the house, and we have to run the septic lines from the house to the septic. So all of that total cost, $3,533. And finally, we reach our last step. We need an air conditioning unit, step number 11. So our home, we needed a 3-ton AC unit. We have what is called a package unit. So that has the AC and the heat, everything is all built into one unit here on the outside of the house. It works really well. We really love having this unit. We paid $5,800 for our air conditioning unit. Our total cost for everything here included, that's the land, perk test, survey, clearing, driveway, house pads, septic, well, impact fees, delivery, setup, power pole. You guys, everything grand total was $203,132. Well, everybody, I really hope that this video helped you out. If you guys are thinking about putting a mobile home on a piece of raw land, I really want you guys to be aware of what the cost will accumulate. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.